from 44th Street in Camelback. This is the Arizona Daily Mix with Brad Perry. And today, we're coming to you from the district stage at Tempe Marketplace, where AZTV, along with you, are getting Arizona kids back to school with the supplies they need. We're stuffing the bus, and it all starts right now.
Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of the Arizona Daily Mix here live at Tempe Marketplace, Dave & Buster's for our 8th annual Desert Financial Credit Union Stuff the Bus Back to School Drive. I'm Teresa Strasser.
I'm Brad Perry, and earlier this week we actually were up in Prescott for the Angel Foundation's Health and Wellness Fair, which was great. Again, doing something that we're doing down here today, and that was making sure kids are getting the tools they need to succeed. And I'll tell you, that was an amazing event up there because not only were they doing supplies, Teresa, they also were doing haircuts. It also was a informational fair where they got information about things that they need from dog care. Actually, kind of interesting. I was like, dog care, yeah, because people are back to school. To also, of course, learning how the kids can do their finances, things Desert Financial Credit Union, so who's a big part of this, which is so important. So a lot going on there, and that's really cool. But also too, it's about our volunteers that we see over here, which are really cool in front of one of our buses. So as they're cheering away there, which is awesome for us. So this is your first one, isn't it?
I'm so happy to be here. You know, I know you're a father of 2. Your kids are a little older now. I have a couple kids. Going back to school can be a scary time for kids. Peer pressure, homework, tests. But imagine if you didn't have the simple things you needed to succeed. Backpack, notebooks, pencils. That's why all these volunteers are here. We have so many incredible teachers. We have a superintendent, Fancy, going to be here today. And of course, we thank all of you who have donated already to this Stuff the Bus drive today.
Yeah, and you know, they can continue to, of course, help us. We're not done, even though we're stuffing buses today. You still can go to aztv.com/stuffthebus to give, or you can hit that QR code right now on the screen, and it will take you right to where you can shop, or we do the shopping for you, which is really cool too. You know, we talk about Desert Financial Credit Union and how big and how important they are to this community and to this drive. Well, one gentleman made sure that you all knew, and that is our very own Jeff Meshy.
So Desert Financial is out here with our friends from AZTV on our Stuff the Bus campaign, and we're hoping to break last year's record of 5,000 backpacks. I think I just stuffed a couple hundred myself. So Desert Financial was founded by 15 school teachers. We know what happens when kids don't have school supplies. Many times teachers have to come out of their own pocket to help out. We don't want that to happen, and so we're here with a bunch of friends from the neighborhood to make sure that doesn't happen. And for us, it's great. It's not only about raising money, about bringing in the supplies, but it's about volunteering and actually stuffing the backpacks. And it's a great cause, and AZTV does a great job with this every year. This is great fun. It's hard work, but it's great fun. It's very rewarding when you see the amount of backpacks that we're producing, and you know there's going to be a smiling face going to receive that backpack here in the next week or two.
Stop the bus!
I'll tell you that it's so awesome to have him out here yesterday packing with his team out here and all the other volunteers that came out to do that, which is amazing, Teresa.
You know, when you help a student, you also help a teacher. I have a lot of teachers in my family. I don't know about you, but the secret is a lot of them go into their own finances, their own bank accounts to pay for school supplies. It is a really big burden on teachers. So when you help a student, of course, you help that teacher. A student can't participate if they don't have the tools they need, the basic notebooks and pencils. So you help kids, you help their teachers.
Yeah, you do. And this is one teacher that can tell us all about it.
The Desert Financial Credit Union Stuff the Bus Back to School Drive gives school kids the tools they need to succeed. And here to tell us how important this drive is for their schools is Dr. Danny Portillo. She is the superintendent of the Roosevelt School District. I know you're so passionate about your community. Tell us about
Well, I love our community. So I have the opportunity to serve in South Phoenix, which is a very beautiful community. It has beautiful mountains, great people, lots of culture. Yeah, it's a phenomenal district. We have 18 schools, and we serve 7,500 students.
Tell us about some of the challenges that your students will be facing as they head back to school in the fall.
Well, you know, all of South Phoenix has some significant challenges. Aside from the beauty and the strengths that the community brings, we have some economic challenges, right? And a lot of that impact does affect our students. When you think about South Phoenix, the life expectancy rate is 10 years lower than the zip codes in our neighboring city of Scottsdale. So it's definitely affecting our students financially when you think about their housing, their healthcare opportunities, and then their food insecurities. There's just a lot that they deal with and that they're resilient with.
That is a really stunning statistic and really scary and really upsetting. And I think,
Absolutely.
you know, if people can do a little bit to help stuff the bus, it wants to help kids with little things, just to have a new backpack for school, just to have pencils, paper, the things that students need to succeed in school. And actually, to an elementary school or junior high, it's not a small thing to have a new backpack.
No, no. So as we partner with many different partners, thank goodness we have great support in our community and throughout all of Phoenix. They're able to support us with some of the larger needs, but individuals could greatly help by donating $5, $10 to be able to equip kids with some of the extras, right? The school system, thank goodness we have a lot of other supports for some of the major expenses, but some of those new things. And if you think of even as us as adults, the first day we go to a new job, we want to have our new fresh haircut and our new outfit, right? So when we think of kids, their haircut, we also have other partners supporting us with haircuts, but great things in their backpacks, a unique backpack, a backpack that has special design, special different tools for their learning that are just extras, that are supports for them to feel like they're special, and that to understand that there's so many people in the city that really love and wrap their arms around them and want them to succeed.
I love that, and I think that's a great feeling for a student to have.
Absolutely.
If they're donated a new backpack or pencils, or they're going to know my community cares about me. They want me to succeed.
It puts a little extra pep in your step, right?
Yes. A little extra pep in your step, and hopefully you have those new school shoes.
Yes.
I know that your community of schools does face obstacles and challenges. However, some of the schools have been incredibly successful, and I know you want to share that because some of them are close to getting that A.
Yes. So many times when people think of children that live in some of the economic situations that many of our students deal with every day, they think of a certain outcome, that's where they're going, but not our students. Our students are really worth the investment. We love, we adore them, and we want them to feel that they are in a culture and a community of success. So we do have 3 of our schools very close to becoming A's. We don't have any failing schools in our district. And when we think of the strengths of our district and our schools, yes, academics is definitely a very important one, but they also succeed in the arts and in sports. And when you think about the letter grades, they are a representation of academic scores. And we're on the way up. We're very excited about that.
On the way up, and keep climbing. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you're doing for the kids, for the parents, for the families. Dr. Danny Portillo with the Roosevelt School District. A quick mention here, there's going to be free immunizations.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you that's this weekend.
No, actually it's on August 10th.
Thank you.
And the details are on our website as well. I believe the website will be on the banner in our interview. But the details are on our website. It'll be at Greenfield Academy of Design and Innovation, and it's very important for our children to be immunized because of access, of course, to school, and knowing that we want our kids to be healthy so that they're in the classroom more learning.
Thank you again so much. And now some details here about how you can help some Arizona kids who are really worth your time. If you have a couple extra dollars, $5, $10, it's the Desert Financial Credit Union AZTV 7 Stuff the Bus Back to School Drive. That's what we've been talking about. This is our 8th year. Arizona students, families, and teachers could really use your help right now. You heard Dr. Portillo. It's very easy. I tried this yesterday. I can tell you. You simply go to aztv.com/ Stuff the Bus. And then you just click right on a PayPal link. If you've ever bought anything with PayPal online, it is that easy to help a student who needs you, just to have simple things that they deserve to have. We even have a QR code on the screen for you. Point your phone's camera at the QR code, tap the link, takes you right to our site that I mentioned, and you can make your donation right there. We thank you so much for anything you can do to help these Arizona school kids and strengthen our community.
School supplies. It's also about our teachers, as we just saw. One thing I want to show off really quick is we're giving the backpacks. We're going to step in the bus in just a moment with our wonderful partners out here with us. Hi, everybody. How we doing? But I want you to come in really quick and just see also the teachers are taken care of here. These are teacher boxes that we have put together for them, which is so important. And speaking of teachers, coming up after the break, I'm going to be talking with school superintendent Tom Horn. So come on back with more of the Arizona Daily Mix special Stuff the Bus Back to School drive.
I am here with Sadia Skinner from Dave & Buster's. And look, I don't have to tell you or any of you that we are experiencing record heat here in Phoenix, Arizona, but you wouldn't know it inside Dave & Buster's. It's nice and chilly. So talk to us about the daytime family fun options here at Dave & Buster's.
We have a lot of great things going on here. We have some eat and play combos. We have a lot of great food going on. We're a test kitchen, so we have some delicious food that you won't find at another store right here at this location.
Okay, I probably shouldn't ask you this, but what's your favorite thing to eat here at Dave & Buster's?
Ooh, the ribeye. If you're gonna go big, go steak. You know?
Do you have a favorite game, or what are some of the most popular games this summer?
Well, we have some great new games. We have Spider-Man, which is located right behind us, so that one's brand new. We have the Transformers that we have for VR, so we have a lot of delicious things going on.
And of course, this is something the whole family can do in the dead of the afternoon when it's 116, 117.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have the 2 full bars. We have dance nights going on the roof. You could bring your whole family or choose to leave the kids at home and not feel bad about it.
Of course, get a sitter.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You can get that for not that much. Okay, so here at Dave & Buster's, there are a lot of arcade games. Is there an age range? Like if you have a little toddler, 2 or 3, are they going to have a good time?
Absolutely. More often than not, they're just surprised by the lights and the buttons. So it doesn't matter if they don't play, the experience is all that matters.
And you mentioned maybe having a date night. Am I dreaming this, or did I have a cocktail here with a glow-in-the-dark ice cube?
You did, but unfortunately we don't have that one anymore. But we do have some other ones that are just as great. We have some strawberry ice cubes, things like that we could put in there. Gummy worms.
Ooh, wait. You had me at strawberry ice cubes. Tell me, what cocktail does that come in?
That's the strawberry watermelon margarita.
So, and obviously drink responsibly.
Absolutely. And we do card, so.
Now this working here, are you like really good at the Spider-Man game?
Not yet. Like I said, it's fairly new, but if you're ready, we could try this after the show, so.
Well, I want to say a big thank you because you and Dave & Buster's are hosting us, and that helps our volunteers to stuff backpacks, stuff the bus, help all the kids here in Arizona who need it.
It's a pleasure for working with all of you. We love doing these things. Charity, the community, it's very important to us as a store and as a brand.
Yeah. Because this is a place that kids associate with happiness, with joy, with summer fun. But of course, if you're a kid in need, you don't have the simple things, a notebook, a backpack, a pencil for going back to school, then that really affects not just one family, but the entire community.
Absolutely. Everybody needs supplies and things to be successful. Everybody wants to be set up for success.
I can't thank you enough, Sadia and Dave & Buster's. And now I'm going to toss it back to Brad.
I'll tell you, I'm standing here in the packing area with 2 stars, I can say, of education. One is our very own Arizona Superintendent of Public Instruction, Tom Horn, and Carlissa Wright with the Desert Financial Credit Union. And I'll tell you, Mr. Horn, this is so amazing seeing all this in here and going to the schools, because we know how important these tools are to give kids the success they need to succeed in school. And we know over the years, we've been seeing more families struggling, haven't we?
Yes, and I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. 8 years ago, you started with about 600 backpacks. Now you're up to 6,000. And the backpacks go to the poorer kids in the Title I schools, and they need that help. We don't want them to be able to not do their academic work because they're missing supplies. So it's really important what you're doing. You have great partnerships, United Way and the police and the firefighters and lots of companies. You've done a great job putting together a coalition to do the Lord's work.
Yeah, and what's so great is that we are also relieving some of the burden off of the teachers, because you know firsthand those teachers out there have worked over the summer to have those closets so the kids can have the tools. So this also helps them too.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the really important things that teachers have, like calculators. So if a student can't do his homework because he doesn't have a calculator, because of you, the teacher now has a calculator they can give to the student. And that's so great. You know, my sole goal, overwhelming goal, all 600 people in our department know that, and they all have to work on that, is to raise the academic performance of the students. And we have schools that prove that even if you have, in a poor area, there's some schools who do great academically. So we have to get the other schools to do that as well. And in order to do that, the kids have to have the supplies they need to do their homework and to learn. And so I'm just so admiring of the job you guys are doing.
Well, thank you for that. You stopped by with a busy schedule. Don't go anywhere, because I want to talk to you in the break too. Maybe coming out and us spending some time with some of those students and teachers. So hold on a second, because I want to come over to Carlissa with Desert Financial Credit Union. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fabulous, Brad. How are you?
Well, we are doing great. Thanks to you and your wonderful team who came in yesterday, and even the boss came in and did some packing. But this is so important to Desert Financial Credit Union, because we know that it was founded by teachers, and we know how important the community and giving back like this is to, of course, Desert Financial Credit Union.
Absolutely. We are committed to education, like you said, founded almost 85 years ago by 15 teachers with $78.75. So our commitment to education runs deep. Like Superintendent Horn said, we want to make sure that our underserved youth have the supplies that they need to be successful this upcoming school year. So we had our volunteers here yesterday. The Valley of the Sun United Way was volunteering with us, and just the energy of knowing that we're setting students up for success this year was invaluable. The credit union and the foundation, we've invested about $1.7 million in education last year, from financial wellness programs to scholarships to teacher appreciation programming to in-kind donations for the backpack drive. So we want to thank everyone that has been involved. It's a Herculean effort to pack and buy supplies and distribute 6,000 backpacks, and we are honored and humbled to just be alongside AZTV and all of the nonprofits that will benefit this year.
Oh, I'll tell you, that is awesome. Come on, everybody. Isn't that awesome? Have we got everybody here? Come on, I need this room loud, and I need you guys. This is everyone's being quiet because we have the celebs in here, but I do want to also bring up something that's so important that Desert Financial Credit Union does, that I want parents to start doing this year, and that is your financial program, which is, I think also Mr. Horn would say the same thing. We got to get these kids learning finances, knowing what's going on, saving money, so that they can be ready for the future.
Absolutely. We know that from a financial literacy perspective, teaching that at a young age, the value of a dollar, how to save, and just trying to make it fun and engaging is part of what we want to do as well, making learning about your finances interesting and engaging. So we have a new partnership with ASU, and we'll be planning on continuing to develop our youth programming throughout this upcoming year.
I love it. Well, thank you very much. Thank you all very much. And of course, we'll be coming back and talk a little more on the break.
Yes, and I want to pay tribute to your volunteers who do a terrific job. They don't get paid for it, but they get a lot of satisfaction from doing it. And so I pay tribute to you volunteers.
And that's what we do. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to come back with more of our big Desert Financial Credit and Stuff the Bus Back to School drive, packing the buses. So come on back.
I'm here with Dawn Garundo from Valley of the Sun United Way. She has been working with the Stuff the Bus Back to School drive. This is your 8th year.
Isn't that crazy? It's been so exciting. We started so small and we've grown so large, and we're really making sure that each and every child has the necessary tools to be successful in school.
Well, parents should never have to decide between buying food and buying a backpack or pencils or school supplies. So what are some of the items that you guys pack in these backpacks?
So we try to put together the basic necessities that children will need. We know that this can be a hardship for some of our families. So these things like pencils and erasers, as well as notepads, folders, a great tip sheet guide that's been put together, a notepad, all in this beautiful brand new backpack, so every child walks into school the first day feeling excited and proud and ready to learn and not worried about not having what other students have.
Well, let's talk about that, because I think a lot of people take for granted that on that first day of school, their kid's going to have a backpack like everyone else. But for 1 in 5 families who are in poverty in this country, it's a real struggle.
It is so true, and I will tell you, one of the most rewarding stories was when we gave a backpack to a child last year, and the child said, I get to keep this is mine. I never had a brand new backpack. I've always had one that's left over, or I didn't have one at all. So knowing that we're setting these children up for success is critical. We want every child to feel that level of excitement, be prepared, be ready, and have a great year.
That was beautiful. You didn't give me a mascara alert on that story. But hey, if you guys at home have a few extra bucks and you want to help, you can still donate. It's on our website at the Arizona Daily Mix. And of course, we appreciate every little bit helps. What has this meant to you to be involved 8 years? Because for every child with a story like you just told, there may be thousands of others.
That is so true. And each and every year when we reach out to our schools, we are very strategic to making sure we get to the highest need communities. The demand is more and more every year. So this has grown and is helping to support the demand that is out there. So I am so excited and appreciate all that's been done between AZTV, the Valley of the Sun United Way, and these great corporate partners and volunteers that have been here to make this happen this year.
Well, I couldn't have put it better and more succinctly than that, Dawn. Thank you so much for all you've done for this organization, for this drive, and of course for the kids in Arizona. We appreciate you and of course the United Way. And now, a little cookie talk with Brad Perry.
Therese, we are talking Crumble, who has helped us out with a special day at their different Crumble stores around the Valley, which is cool. Meredith is with me, and she knows firsthand about school supplies for kids because you're a parent. You know the PTO and PTA, and I know with my kids growing up. So this was very important to Crumble to do this, wasn't it?
Absolutely. We've loved being able to be a partner in the community. We had a Give Back Day last week where we gave 15% of net sales back to be able to help fund this program. And, you know, as so many of us are in the Crumble organization, we are parents, so many students. We have high school students working for us. We have franchise partners who are former teachers. We are so invested in education and are so happy to be a partner with this project.
I like it. And if we look on the table here, we can see the supplies that the kids are getting thanks to Crumble. But I also want to show something too. Well, we've been showing them, and that's the cookies, because you're talking about the teachers going back. What a great way to say how sweet the teachers are by giving them one of these boxes or something for them to enjoy.
Absolutely. Even my daughter says, Mom, it's Meet the Teacher Night. We need to bring boxes of cookies. And you know what? We have 4-packs. We have 6-packs. You can buy single cookies. There's a lot of things that you can do to go, you know, meet your teacher, drop something off with a special administrator in the front office, just something to let them know you're thinking about them.
Yeah, and we have to mention that the different Crumbles around the Valley, what was there, 16 of them all together?
16 stores in the Phoenix area and up north in Prescott are participating in this
big drive.
In the big drive, yeah.
So I love it. And again, we see the supplies, and we know firsthand, as you mentioned, you have other students there, which again, we say thank you very much for being a part of this.
Absolutely. We love it. Thank you so much.
There you go. Hey, you know what? Again, you still can continue being a part of this by heading over to aztv.com/stuffthebus, or right now take your phone, hit the QR code, boom. That will take you to the website. You can do the shopping right now, or you can donate, and we'll still continue doing the shopping because, again, these supplies are not just needed at the beginning of the year. They're needed all year round. So come on, give, help out. Come on back, too, with more of us stuffing the bus here at the Tempe Marketplace, Dave & Buster's, where we are making sure kids are getting the tools to succeed. So come on back. Thank you, Meredith.
Camelback. This is the Arizona Daily Mix with Brad Perry. And today, we're coming to you from the district stage at Tempe Marketplace, where AZTV, along with you, are getting Arizona kids back to school with the supplies they need. We're stuffing the bus, and it all starts right now.
Welcome back to this very special edition of the Arizona Mix. We are here live at the Tempe Marketplace, Dave and Buster's, for the 8th annual Desert Financial Credit Union Stuff the Bus Back to School Drive. Teresa Strasser here with Brad Perry.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Teresa, it's not just happening here at Tempe Marketplace. This also has happened up in Prescott this past week. We were up there for their big Angel Foundation's Health and Wellness Fair going on, which was really awesome to see that community come together and make sure kids have the tools to succeed. And I got to get a little talk with Cody, who's head of the Angel Foundation.
Every year this continues to grow, and this year it's amazing. It's outstanding watching people that are outside and they're lined around the building and then coming in here and just seeing smiles on the kids' faces. That's what it's all about. So the work leading up to it all pays off today when we see these smiles.
Yeah, and what's so great too is give this community the resource information that they probably didn't know that was out there.
Exactly. So it started with just 20, 30 backpacks in a cafeteria at the event or at the Humboldt district office, and then we come here. The goal being here is when you get to school next week, you're ready to go back to school and be successful that first day of school.
Yeah, I do love this because just watching your face light up, seeing the kids, but also seeing the parents get a relief from that burden of financing back to school supplies.
Yeah, and we all know how expensive things are now today. So these backpacks initially do $20, $30 6-7 years ago. Now it's well over $100 with the supplies and everything's in there. And we're happy to have this event, and they walk out, they didn't spend a dime, and kids are going to be successful next week in school.
Rick, who here is with me, our general manager, knows how great that was up there this past week to watch that Finley Center become alive with families who are getting the tools to succeed. And that's what's been all about with us here at AZTV 7 for this big Stuff the Bus Back to School drive.
Yes, the Firefighter and Angel Foundation was fantastic. You know, I mean, there is 3,000 kids that come through, and it's about health and education. So let's get them a great start. So thank you, everybody in Prescott.
All right, now let's change gears to us here. You are excited, and we have Cash here. We're going to talk to him in just a minute, but I want to talk to you, Rick, about how incredible that the communities come together here to help out these kids, but not just the community, but us here at AZTV 7 have been really making sure that happens.
Well, you know, it's part of the community, part of us as a company to give back. And then we have our partners, all of our sponsors that give back. And, you know, I'm going to say thank you to Tempe Marketplace, because this is fantastic. We got stages, we got everybody going, we got all our sponsors here, but it's all about the kids.
It is. Also, I have to say thank you to our wonderful leader, CEO, and owner of the station, Lynn London, who lets us sit back and do this. I love that she literally goes, we're stuffing buses this year. Okay, well, how many you want to do? And she said at first how many she wanted to do.
She said she wanted to do 6,007.
There you go. And then what's really great is that she even went out shopping herself. I didn't know that until literally, because usually she's off doing, you know, she's busy. But she went shopping herself.
Well, the thing about it is, we talk about it, and I say, okay, I'm going to need this much money. She goes, okay, if you don't raise a dime, that's okay. We got it. But what it is, the best part about this, it's the whole community coming together. Everyone wants to give back. Everybody wants to have fun with this. And it is, you know, when we see the kids get the backpacks, that is amazing.
Yeah.
It is just amazing.
It is so incredible. And that's...
Can I say thank you to all the AZTV team that has put together this, all of the... I mean, it's been crazy. And we're 26 strong, right? Yeah. And it looks like 260 strong. Thank you, AZTV 7 team.
I'll tell you, seeing Brian, our fearless production leader, out here all yesterday and this morning before doing the show, seeing Michael Petrie, our director, making sure things, our whole staff, Enzo in there making sure we look good and sound good, Jude, all of them back there, and our whole crew. It's been amazing. But I want to talk to Cash really quick. Cash, have you started school yet?
No.
Are you ready to go back to school?
Yes.
Are you? Do you have all your school supplies and everything?
Yes.
You do, so you're excited, right?
Yes.
You know how cool it is to have that backpack and go in the classroom showing it off, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. So there's a lot of yeses. Are you looking for, so what's your favorite topic in school?
Math.
Wow, okay, all right, let me see. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Very good. Wow, this kid's smart. All right. Hey, come on back. We got more for you from the Tempe Marketplace for our big Desert Financial Credit Union's Stuff the Bus Back to School drive. That's it, man. You answered pretty good. Thank you.
And this is what it looks like when a community comes together. That is what you're seeing behind me. These volunteers are out here in this heat so that literally thousands of school children in Arizona can start the year with a backpack, with notebooks, pencils, and supplies, and all the things they need to participate in the classroom. These children want to do well. They want to succeed. They want to be able to do their homework at home, but of course, they can't do that without pencils, paper, backpacks, and all these amazing, gorgeous folks out here and our corporate partners are helping to make sure that Arizona school children are able to put their best foot forward on day one. We are so grateful. I want you to stay with us because when we come back, we're going to hear from one incredible educator. Daily Mix will be right back. Dr. George Barnes. He is the superintendent of the Bells Elementary School District. Let's go!
Let's do it! Yes!
Can you believe all these people came out?
This is amazing, and the weather's awesome too. This is great.
You know what? Hold on, please. It's live TV. You know what? I mean, teachers can be loud, but it does help to be amplified by a microphone.
It does help a lot. I can scream louder than this, but this will work better.
Tell me what it means for a student to have school supplies on that first day of school.
Well, in reality, Balch Elementary School District is right there on the east side of Phoenix, and we serve about 2,300 students, and all of those students need love. And in order to come in the morning times, be ready to go, they don't want to be worried about if their backpack's cool enough, if they have the right supplies. So this type of opportunity gives us all a great chance to be equal and to rock and roll like we do every day.
I don't think people really realize the importance of having basic school supplies. It's impossible to participate in the classroom without them.
It is. It's demanded in our school district. You have to be ready to go. And so if we're going to demand that, we have to also make sure that we support our kids. We know our kids have to reach great heights, and having this type of spot, this type of love is phenomenal.
We've touched on it this morning, but when you support a student by donating for school supplies, you also support that student's teacher, because if students don't have supplies, they can't participate, they're distracted.
Exactly, and a teacher doesn't want to worry about if you have a pencil, if you have a pen, if you have your backpack, if you have your spiral notebook ready to go. Those basic needs are just detrimental to our kids' success, and to make sure as a teacher that all my kids are ready to go, level set, don't have to worry about that, we can get them to excellence and not have to worry about that at all.
We've been lucky enough to meet some of the teachers from your district. Talk to me about your people. What are they like? Give them some love.
I get to brag?
Please.
We have rock stars at Balch Elementary School District. We have some of the best people in Arizona, I would say in the nation. Our phenomenal folks stay there, they start there, they retire there, and they work hard for our kids. I love them so much. They love me back. We love all of our kids, and we love our community.
You hear that? He loves you, teachers, and I have a feeling they probably love you too. And now that you've bragged about your teachers, I'm going to ask you to brag about your students. What age are they? What are they like? How are the ways that they stand out?
We have a K-8 district, and we're even cool enough to go down to the pre-K levels, and working with K-8, you're anything from 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, all the way up to 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds. We have elementary schools. We have one middle school. It is a beautiful district. We're working with these kids, and we all aspire them to do great things and be really successful in life.
Doctor, what made you want to go into education personally?
Oh, that's going to take a long, long time. But the short story is that I wanted to overcome all of my adversities as a young man. I had great mentors, great role models, and I wanted to give back to the community doing the same thing. And now I have a chance doing that, being the superintendent of the Balch Elementary School District. Woo!
Do you guys have a mascot? Like, what are you? The cats, the dogs, the what are you? Anything?
Some days I feel like I'm the mascot. You know what I'm saying? But as a multi-school district, everybody has their own mascot. So we have Giants, we have Eagles, we have the Warriors, named after Pat Tillman.
Yes, I drive by that school every day.
You see it. It looks like a small college. Yeah, and we're doing amazing things with those kiddos.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. George Barnes. He is the superintendent of the very awesome Bells Elementary School.
Balch Elementary School District, let's go!
And if we could just do a quick mention here, there's still time to help some of these amazing, incredible kids, like the ones that Dr. Barnes is in charge of, and all across Arizona. It's the Desert Financial Credit Union AZTV 7 Stuff the Bus Back to School Drive. This is our 8th year, and Arizona students, families, and teachers could really use your help. It's easy. Simply go to aztv.com/stuffthebus to donate much needed school supplies. We even have a QR code that's on the screen. You're looking at it right now. You point your phone's camera right at that QR code. It's tap on the link and it takes you right to our site for information and to make your donation. It's incredibly easy. If you've ever bought anything online using PayPal, that's all it is. If you have $5, $3, $10, if you have a backpack, pencils, whatever you have to help students, their families, teachers, administrators like the great Dr. Barnes here. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more on the Arizona Daily Mix.
Welcome back to our special Desert Financial Credit Union Stuff the Bus Back to School drive, where we have been making sure the kids are getting the tools they need to succeed. You see them stuffing the buses, stuffing the bags, everything's going on here, but we couldn't do it without Dave and Buster, and Saudi Skinner is getting with us, talking now about, listen, after you've gotten all the school supplies, everything's all ready to go, you've done your shopping around the Tempe Marketplace, why not come and enjoy a little happy hour, a little adult time in here, because this turns into adult entertainment after, what, 10 o'clock?
Usually 10 o'clock, yes, but we have happy hour starting from 4, so from 4 to 7 we have happy hour going on there.
And what's very interesting is that sometimes you see the parents, the adults, having a lot of fun here playing the games than the kids do, especially at night. It's really fun. So let's talk about that, where you guys have actually a disc, DJs, all kinds of stuff going on in here.
Absolutely. So Sunday nights we have bachata, salsa, we have country line dancing on Tuesday. So we have a lot of things going on. So you can catch a dance night most of the night after 7 p.m. in here.
I like it, but it's still family oriented. Opens up today at 10 o'clock. Am I right?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Come on over and beat the heat. It's actually nice and cool in here. Games are all set to go. You can win some amazing prizes, but of course you guys got some great food plans, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yes, we try to get everything rolling. We have game cards, we have food, we have VR. Basically, there's not too many things we can't do, and if we can't do it, we're going to figure it out.
I like it. Now, you are the assistant GM, so I hate to put you on the spot, because then you're trying to move to GM. But say I come in here, and I'm a little hungry, but not too hungry, what would you recommend for appetizer?
Wings. You can't go wrong with wings. We have several flavors, so if we mix and match, do what you need, get them plain, and you can try all of them.
There you go. And my understanding is that the movie Cocktail was based off of your guys' bar. Am I right? No, I'm not.
It could be. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
I like, she's like, yes, that's the kind of assistant GM you want. You need something? Yes, we'll take care of it. You got a party of 20? Yes, we'll take care of you. You want to come in and just relax with the kids? Yes, we'll take care of you.
Absolutely. I have some bartenders that are practicing their flair, so maybe, if not now, then next week. So we're going to do some things.
I love it. All right. It is the Dave and Buster's here at the Tempe Marketplace. Opens up at 10 o'clock, closes at 2 o'clock. Oh yeah, so then again, and it moves into the adult fun around 10 o'clock with music, the drinks and everything like that. So come on over as a family, send them home, you said. Let them go to
Send the kids home. Send the kids home. Have some adult time, spend your money, have a couple cocktails, or not.
There you
so
go.
We don't want to push the alcohol on anybody, so we still have other non-alcoholic beverages you can enjoy.
I like that. There you go. And we thank you very much for being a part of our big Stuff the Bus campaign and letting us be in here packing the backpacks.
Thank you so much for coming. It's a great cause.
All right. Hey, come on back. We got more for you from the Tempe Marketplace's Dave and Buster's for our big Desert Financial Credit Union Stuff the Bus Back to School drive.
Stuff the Bus special. Pulling up behind us are some very special volunteers, teachers, and administrators from the Salt River District.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
We are fine.
Look at this. Another awesome year, right? Come over here. Don't be hiding here. Come on in here. How are you doing?
We are doing great. We are so excited and so appreciative.
So, and again, another awesome year of us making sure the bus is stuffed. But let's talk about how important this is, again, to the Salt River community of having these tools to succeed.
I don't even know if the Arizonans that donated these items even understand what they are doing for our children. The fact that they can start day one with all the materials that they need, ready to start learning. We are so excited, and we can't wait for them to get their backpacks.
What does it mean to you to be out here today cheerleading for these volunteers?
Oh, it's just so exciting. It's all about smiles and connections, right? Smiles and connections. And thank you to all the sponsors that help with Stuff the Bus, right?
I want to emphasize that we would not be here without all of these corporate sponsors and volunteers. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Nicole Valente. I'm the school counselor at Salt River Elementary School. You guys, if you could only see these kids' faces when they get these backpacks and these school supplies, it's such a special moment for our school. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and Teresa, I got to say, what's very special for this group here is that they get to decorate the bus back here. Come on back here. This is so awesome as we see them come back here decorating the bus. And I always ask you, what time do you guys start decorating this bus?
Well, it's been a week.
It's been a week, and that's what's awesome is that you guys like decorating this and making sure.
Yes, and look, we got Stuff the Bus, we got our logo here, and Brad, we're going to give you this sign. And if you pan around on the other side.
Oh, okay, we're going to come around the other side. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here's all the sponsors.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Look at this. So there they are. So they have helped us out. This is so awesome that you all come out here and do this. But it's, again, not just stuff in the bus, but getting the tools and everything like that. We can't say enough for letting us be a part of your community, because that's important to us here at AZTV 7, that we are going to make sure that those kids are taken care of.
And we certainly appreciate it. Again, thank you to everybody that donated and all of the sponsors for this wonderful event.
So, I love it. All right, follow me again. Come on down here. All right, come down here, because this is what it's about right here. Look at this group here from Carol Hayden. Look at them getting there. Porter Subs is there, helping them stop the bus, and that's what it's about right there. Teresa, I'm telling you, this is awesome to see them come out here. It's a little humid. My hair is getting frizzy, but it doesn't stop them. Look at that.
Anything, Brad, but leave it to teachers to know how to decorate a bus. Teachers can laminate and decorate anything. They are magical, magical people.
It is. All right, come on back. We got more for you. The Stuff the Bus from the Desert Financial Credit Union's back area. So much going on here. So exciting. So come on back.
We are here with some volunteers from the Washington School District. Thank you guys so much for all you're doing. You see, they have an assembly line getting these backpacks. And this school district serves a diverse population of nearly 20,000 students located in North Phoenix and parts of Glendale, 33 schools, preschool to 8th grade, 1 online school, 2 programs for highly gifted students, 1 K-6 and the other 7-8. Thank you so much, you guys. We really, really appreciate you. I know you have your hands full with backpacks, but give us a wave before you go. I like her enthusiasm. Back to school, and now back to Brad Perry.
I'll tell you, Teresa, stuff in the bus up front, stuff in the back here. This couldn't be done without the amazing volunteers, our partners. Everybody have come together, and again, we're stuffing the buses with school supplies. I got to show you again. This is what's really cool too. Look at this. In here, I know I'm getting in trouble really quick. I just got to show you. We have pens. We have paper. There's pencils, markers, notebooks, notepads, all kinds of stuff. And we have this little thing right here. Look at that. Who's on there? What? Oh yeah, there you go. So the kids can see me at school too and be like, oh, that guy's funny. Oh no. Anyway, but this is what it's all about, is making sure that the school supplies are going out. The kids are doing it. And you can go over here. I want to come over here and show you how PLEA is here helping out, how we are, of course, having the schools here helping out, the teachers to come out and do them. There they are, stuff in the bus. And this is my third year at this group right here, which is so awesome that they're getting in there and doing this. But this is what it's all about right here, is making sure that these supplies are getting into these buses today. And we couldn't do it without, again, our amazing title sponsor, Desert Financial Credit Union, our other partners from Landsea Homes to, of course, Porter Subs, Crumble. I'm sorry if I forget any of you. There's so many of us out here. But it's not just about that. I want to come over here and show this here too. This is what's also going into the back to school program. And that's in this box right here, our teacher supplies. This is very important. It's a teacher closet, as we like to call it, where there's, of course, Kleenex, there's markers, everything that the teachers need to make sure that they are also giving the kids a chance to succeed. You guys, thank you very much for participating with us. Have a great day. Remember to share that smile.